Yo guys, I just wanted to give you a quick little update in regards to my gear, how I'm playing, and different builds for different legendaries and that good stuff. I'm a little bit sick, so just excuse my voice. The gear wise, my relics change pretty frequently depending on the dungeon, but I always typically run Sin Binding Stone plus something else. In dungeons where I run Health Pot because I can be a little bit greedier with my relics, or I just need more survivability, there is a better combo that revolves around a weapon trait. If you have access to this trait and the drums relic, I don't have that, you can get a huge amount of DR on use really often, which is just miles better than I just can't run it, but I would if I could. Speaking of weapon traits, this is kind of what I'm running in like 99% of scenarios. It's not BIS, but it is really good. Inspired Allegiance just buffs my group. First Man Standing is just really good for trash balls or bosses which spawn adds. Kindling is our best single target damage option, and King of the Hill is just a really good defensive option as well. Ideally I would use this weapon instead, but the capstone isn't what I want anymore, and I don't have the ability to re-roll it over and over, so yeah. I kind of just don't want to lose access to Grandeur either because, you know, just in case they buff it. The capstone trait I do want is this one though. This trait in combination with my green gems makes Stone Shield a super short cooldown, which is basically mandatory in some of these super high difficulty dungeons. Otherwise, I just don't have Stone Shield. And if you don't have Stone Shield up, you basically just get 100. And then gem-wise, you can kind of see I'm running 6 purple, 10 green, and then 3 white. 6 purple is simply because we like crit, and the bonus of that node is really over budget at the moment. The 10 green I felt has kind of been mandatory for Stone Shield uptime, and the 3 white is just kind of a nice buff for high magic damage bosses. I do have a lot of people asking me about blue gems, specifically this node here, the Resonating Soul. This is just full bait. It's not good on Meiko. Your health pool is way too spiky to really benefit from it consistently. I've spent ages looking at logs for this thing, just trust me, it's bad. And then we have my talents. So this is kind of what I've been running for the most part. Now I wouldn't recommend this setup unless you've got the Brave weapon trait as well as green gems, simply because your Stone Shield uptime will suffer otherwise without Guardian's fluidity. What I'd recommend instead is something like this, dropping Harsh Winds and Stone Guard for it. Harsh Winds is an insane talent for high Eternal bosses, but it isn't mandatory. I guess the last thing I kind of want to touch on is just general gameplay. I've seen a lot of confusion in regards to when to pick or fist, and a while back there was some fist all targets for legendary damage propaganda, which just gave everyone threat problems. It was bad then, it's bad now. And now I'm also seeing some interesting takes about kicking single target, and I just want to clear the air and simply say fist single target, kick everywhere else. Because kicking stacks your Warden talent faster, which can be nice in certain single target scenarios, but you actually lose overall serenity value when you don't fist, and you straight up just do less damage. And last thing to really talk about is how to spend Warden stacks, I guess. I pretty much always double Palm Strike for the Serenity nowadays, since I can't really spare the luxury of empowering Spirited Vortex. It's just definitely a thing you have to get a feel for, but getting the Serenity stacks will almost always just be better for your survivability. So yeah, there we have it, a nice little update on things. I'll be making more in-depth guide related content soon with like routes and stuff. So stay tuned for that, and much love friends. See you in the next one.